Hi, I'm a product designer and I've been working in tech for the last 3 years right out of college, and I recently redid my portfolio, and here are 5 easy things I did to 10x my case study. Let's get into it. All right. Number 1, I updated my portfolio case study titles and sections to lead with impact and action and the problem it solved. What I mean by this is, before I used to have my case study titles as just the project name or the product name, or like even like company name, I guess, in some cases. And I updated that to lead with impact and solution. So for example, I worked on this app idea in school called Brighter, and in my portfolio back then I just said Brighter. But now if I were to redo that, I would say gamified journaling and mindfulness app that uplifts and empowers. I would do the same thing for my case study section titles. So instead of just saying user workshops, I would say led cross-functional workshops to get alignment on MVP scope. And then instead of just saying user interviews, I would say uncovered user pain points through 5 user interviews. Again, if you can quantify this at any point, that is also going to be super helpful. Number 2, and this is something you hear very often, but is so important. You need to start off at the top by setting the scene. What I mean by this is you need to tell the reader what the problem you solved, the current state that you were working with, whether that was a 0 to 1 situation, or you were working on top of something, or you were completely redesigning something. Number 3, you need to then tell us what the outcome was and if it had any impactful numbers or even qualitative reviews you could share. And then you can go into the design process. That's something I think I didn't really understand in college. I was like, no, I need to show my design process. But yeah, this is something that I now include in all my case studies. Number 3, and here's something I don't see a lot of people do in their case studies, but you need to be annotating your designs from start to finish to explain why exactly you made certain decisions. Remember, your portfolio does speak for you, it represents you, but your designs can't always speak for you when you're not there to represent them. And so in that case, like, having annotations is a great way to show the rationale behind like why you made certain decisions, whether that's like a design thinking rationale, product thinking rationale, or like a business rationale. Sometimes the decisions you make are very much impacted by constraints of engineering or product. So those also should be communicated in how you ended up arriving in your end state design. Number 4, you need to be as concise as you possibly can be, because most readers are only going to be scanning and skimming your portfolio. So everything needs to be at a high level, very skimmable, very short and succinct. And related to that is tip number 5, which is you need to zoom out of your case study page and just blur your eyes and see if everything feels skimmable rather than a wall of text. And so what that should look like is like title, small section, big picture, title, small section, picture. Like, it needs to be more engaging than just a wall of text, and sometimes just zooming out of the page can really help get a good gut check if that's true or not, or if you need to like shorten some sections. Yeah, those were all my 5 tips. Hope this was helpful. If you've used any of these before and found value in that, please let me know. And if there's anything else that you did to your portfolio case studies that were really helpful in your process, like, please also share that. And this was Pixel Feelings. I like to talk about UX things and ADHD things and just things in my life. So hope you stick around. Come along as I figure out what the heck I'm doing.